Well, hello all my friends, welcome back or welcome to the channel. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is T and this is my channel, Concord T and Sewing. In today's video, I want to share with you my top 8 sewing pattern for tops. So I have recently found out that I have a gap in my wardrobe for tops. So I have decided to just go ahead and make a ton of tops. So I've been making a lot of tops over the last month or so. And so I decided to just go ahead and share that list with you of some of the tops that I have made recently, and then also some of the tops that I have made in the past that I find very easy for beginners and advanced beginners. So we're going to go ahead and get into this list, and I am going to start us off with number 1, which is the Burda 6820. This is one of my TNT patterns. It is a simple pattern of a knit top, so it calls for jersey knit fabrics. It has 3 different variations of a top. You can make in a crop version or a regular length version. It has a neckband as well as a long sleeve and a short sleeve, so it's very basic and it's very easy to sew up. It is rated super easy, and the size range is from 6 to 20. And you will need 2-way stretch jersey knits only. So this is one of my favorite patterns, and I'll go ahead and put a picture here of one version that I have made. But like I said, it's a TNT of mine, so I've made it several different times. And the version that I'm going to show you here is just a red-orange. It's a red-orange, I think it's like a sheer jersey knit. That was a piece that was sponsored to me by Fabric Mart Fabrics. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful make. I really love it. Next on the list is the Burda 6540, which is a pattern that features 2 views of a top and a dress. This is probably the easiest pattern that I have ever seen, especially for Burda patterns. It is a pattern that features a top and a dress that has a front and a back for the pattern. So you only have 2 pattern pieces. You have grown on sleeves. It's very, very easy, and it's for jersey knit fabrics. This is going to be the pattern for your beginners, those individuals that are just entering into sewing or don't know anything about sewing. This is the perfect pattern, and I'll show you here a picture of a dress and a top that I made out of this particular pattern, and the size range is from 6 to 20. Next on the list is the Simplicity 9334. This is a pattern that was released in Simplicity's latest collection, and this is a pattern that has 3 views of a top. You have a long raglan sleeve, a short flutter raglan sleeve, and then the pattern also features elastic on the sleeve. So there's some elastic that goes on the shoulder of the sleeve, and then also on the sleeve pattern, the bottom of the sleeve. This particular pattern is for non-stretch wovens, so you're going to use silky type fabrics or cotton, very lightweight cotton fabrics, those types of fabrics. And the size range is from 10 to 28W. So this is like a plus size pattern. So it's about, I think it starts maybe at a medium, and then it goes up to your plus sizes, like your 2XL sizes. Next on the list is the Simplicity 9273. This is another pattern that was just recently released in Simplicity's latest collection. It has 3 views. This is also a knit pattern, and it has a neckband, a sleeve band, and it has 3 different sleeve variations. You could do just a regular straight sleeve. You could do a sleeve that has a gathered head, so the sleeve head is gathered, and then you can also make a version where there's ruching in the sleeve as well. So as far as I can tell, all of the patterns have just the one length. I have made this top one time, and I've made it with just the straight sleeve, and you'll get to see the review for that and the reveal for that pretty soon. Next on the list is the Concord T by Cashmerette Patterns. Now this is a pattern company that actually is an indie pattern company that focuses on plus size women and plus size patterns. And so, but they have extended sizes as well for a few of their patterns. And so the Concord T is one of those patterns. So you can purchase this in a 0 to 16 or a 12 to 32. You can also purchase this as a PDF pattern or a printed pattern. This pattern has 3 different variations and 2 length variations. So you can make a rounded hem, and then I think it's like a straight hem for your top. There's a scoop neckline, there's a V neckline, and a high neckline. And then they have long and short cuffs for the sleeve as well. And then one version, you can even put a tab on the end of your sleeve there. This pattern is for knits, and like I said, it ranges in sizes 0 to 16 and 12 to 32, and it has the cup sizes, and the cup sizes are from C to H. Next on my list is the Forget Me Not Patterns Vera top. This is a top that I actually was a tester for, and it is a free top, and I'll make sure that I put the link in the description box below so you could go over and download the top because it's free. It is a beautiful pattern, and it has 3 different sleeve variations. It has a bell sleeve, a long sleeve, and a short sleeve. This also features a knit top as well. So it features fabrics such as jersey type fabrics. So you're going to use those types of fabrics. And I forget how much stretch you're supposed to have on the cross grain. I think it's somewhere between 20 and 40% or something like that. But it's a beautiful pattern. I've made plenty tops with it. I'll show you a couple of those versions here so you can get an idea of what it looks like. And it's a really fun top, very beginner friendly. Next on my list is the Deer Doe Plantain top. Now, I really love this top, and it's actually the top that I'm actually wearing in this video. I've made this a few times, and it's one of my favorite tops because it's so casual and it's so fun to wear. It's easy to slip on. It's very beginner friendly. Now, this top is a flared top, and that's what makes it so fun and easy to wear because it doesn't cling to the body. It is almost like a baby doll top. And so, like I said, it's kind of fitted at the bust, and then it flares out at the waist and the hips. So it's really fun to wear. It has a scooped neckline. You have a neckband that you're going to be sewing onto your garment. You have the option of doing a short sleeve or a 3/4 sleeve. And they also have this little patch detail that you can put on your elbow, the elbow of the sleeve pattern, if you want to do that as well, just to kind of jazz up the pattern and make it look a little you know, better. So I really like this top. It's really easy and fun, and like I said, it's a free download, and I'll make sure that I put the link in the description box below. Last on my list is the Burda 6221. Now this is actually a dress pattern, but you can hack it and it can be a shirt pattern, and I have done that. I have made many tops out of this particular pattern over the last couple of weeks, and I am loving this top, guys. So this particular pattern comes in US sizes 8 to 18. It has 2 different views of a long dress. So basically the only difference between views A and B is whether or not you want the flounce around the neckline. So that flounce that goes around the neckline is basically it's sewed into your shoulder seams, and it just, you know, drapes around your neckline. So you can either have that flounce on or you can omit the flounce. It also has grown on sleeves, so you don't really have to worry about a sleeve pattern. It has a short and lengthened line, which makes it really easy to adjust it. And that's basically how I shorten the pattern to get a top instead of the dress. So it's very easy to do, very beginner friendly. The pattern also have neck facing, so you have a facing for the front and a facing for the back. And it also features pockets. So if you actually do the long dress version, you could put pockets inside of the dress. And then also it has a belt pattern as well, so you can actually make a belt and cinch in the waist if you so desire. So it's a beautiful pattern, and like I said, I put it on the list because it's so easy to hack, and you can definitely turn this into a top. So those are all of the patterns that I recommend for beginners and advanced beginners. They are all very easy. And like I said, check the description box below for the free patterns. And I'll go ahead and put the numbers to all of the patterns below as well. So that way you can go ahead and search those patterns as well. And if you have any patterns that you have in mind that are easy for beginners, you know, top patterns, please make sure that you leave those numbers of those patterns in the comment section below so that I can actually check those out as well. I would love to sew up some other patterns and see if I can find any new TNT patterns. All right, everyone, so that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and lending me your time and your support. Don't forget to drop me a couple of lines in the comment section below and let me know if there are any top patterns out there that you think are very easy for beginners that should be on this list. Again, thank you for lending me your time, and I hope you all have a happy and blessed sewing week. Bye.